Hey there folks, I'm MysteriousJG and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. So, glanced at some webpage or other's description of this quest, and yeah, as I kind of expected, there's no official right answer, there's no indication that it does anything one way or another, but based on what we read on those things that I kind of read through about, she seemed to have been kind of, sorry lady, was kind of like figuring out ways to make it addictive without talking to the Terran male scientist guy. And I kind of feel like that kind of backs up the story that, yeah, he didn't know about the evil of all of it, and she needed to be stopped. Now, the idea that without that one copy of the formula that existed, we can't make any more, and that's a bit silly. But it's something. Also, we have no indication that, although, no, that's true. Even the scientist guy who was supposed to be Babyface told us that Sloane Kelly was like all down with this thing being evil and addictive. Maybe it turns out the sorry scientist was playing them against each other and it was all lies. But the sorry scientist lady seems to be evil, and I think we were okay to side against her. But meanwhile, this would appear to be the stuff that, yeah, this was the stuff Oblivion is made of, and it's growing right in the middle of their city, so yippee. What isn't it? What it is.
You're lucky to be alive. Good news, Doctor. Got your formula.
Got you, Arnie.
No idea what this means to me.
Dr. Farron tried to stop me.
One of your old co-workers, Dr. Farron, claimed she helped you create Oblivion. That it was always meant to be a drug.
Well, she's a bitch.
That's a lie. Arena's not even a doctor.
Figured as much. You've only shown yourself to be a decent man.
The way you're shining a flashlight around,
I won't forget this.
proof of your decency. Absolute proof. So we're up to like almost 70%. There's got to be like a big ticket, gives you a big boost all at once quest that we're missing. So that's modern medicine completed. We can go back to... Oh, the Barrel Light Rush? Oh, I guess we had never played with that one. Something in the water. Settling Cadera. Work with Reyes. Alright, well, Reyes the warrior needs our help, although I forget what with. So, where is Reyes the warrior? Reyes the warrior is... not in the slums. Well, without knowing where Reyes the warrior is, it's going to be difficult to work with him. So I do not remember who Reyes the warrior actually is. But there's no indication that... it wasn't indicating Kadara Port as the location where we're supposed to go. Is Reyes the guy that we're supposed to... Is he the one who was involved in that quest? Oh, I guess if it's that guy, he's in the slums. The guy that we talked to, who got that guy out of prison, and got us going with our first bit of, to Outcast headquarters. PB and Liam. Oh, PB's hanging around up here. Yeah, I don't know what work with Reyes means. Is Reyes the warrior, the one who was hanging around in the home base of the, I mean, we did meet somebody. Was Reyes the warrior the one that we were hanging around with in, who seem to know who the I'm blanking on the name. The silly, like, mysterious leader of the collective guys. I want to say the Harlequin. I know that's not it. The Charlatan, yeah. I'm getting very bored by these two taking little pot shots at each other. I guess they might eventually move towards being friends, but it doesn't seem like it. I guess PB eventually proves that she's loyal, and in the same way that PB and Cora started out sniping at each other and eventually got friendly-ish. Oh man, I forgot to start the clock going, but it's pretty early in the video. Let me check and see where the recording software says I'm at. It's 5 minutes. Oh, okay, so... Okay, there we go. Could we please go to the... wherever we're supposed to go? Okay, jeez, it was... Suddenly I've got this flash that Reyes, the warrior, is the person we need to talk to about the charlatan, but charlatan's not a name that inspires confidence that they're on the up and up and are trustworthy in any way, shape, or form. So is the charlatan in that cave? Cave is not marked as a useful nav point. I guess we'll go into the cave and see. If that person is not named Reyes, I'll feel a bit silly. Hope we didn't break the quest somehow. Oh great, our ship is already rolling down the hill. Where's my message saying that this place can be mined for resources? I opened up the mining window for a brief second.
The sky's an odd color. Though, I guess my eyes are the strangers here. The sky is what it is.
No, it's pretty weird.
Thank you for backing us up on that, buddy. Okay, so blue is sports car mode and orange is four-wheel drive or six-wheel drive on the little indicators there. And cave entrance is not as easy to get into as we'd hoped. Now that we're in here, okay. Doesn't seem like this cave is of interest to, I guess we gotta go all the way in here and find out if Reyes the Warrior is here, because I have this weird notion that this is the Reyes zone. But, while we're here, we'll hit this other quest just so that it's not a complete waste if Reyes the Warrior's not here. Which is what I'm starting to think is probably gonna happen. Or we shouldn't have done that one quest when we did. Ryder the Warrior. Blew it up with no ammo used on my part anyway. Sure seemed like where we're... Oh, never mind. It's a little further down this way.
Okay, this was the surveyor's last known location.
So they'll be within feet of here, I'm sure of it. Oh, we can scan the surveyor's.
Got a dead guy over here.
Think there's a connection?
The surveyor.
Okay.
Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
I'll be damned.
Oh,
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
And get blamed for his murder, but hey, it's part of the fun of being Pathfinder. Meanwhile, let's head over to this base and find out that this has nothing to do with Reyes the Warrior whatsoever. Let's do a suicide mission in the collective base. What do you guys rate as the warrior? And the short time to get there. None of you guys are Reyes the Warrior. What the hell? Crux, there's no Reyes here.
Pathfinder, still here?
Do you know who Reyes the Warrior is?
Thanks for the chat.
So just unlock the holding cells. I'm not sure why I did that. Thought it might be interesting. Once contained those guys, but no longer, because I guess they ran off when I unlocked it. I don't know. Oh, we finally have a... Oh, we switched our quest. Now it's indicating where to find that guy who wanted to mine whatever the hell. Can we fast travel? Not till we leave the cave. We have to remember our failure in the cave, folks. Well, it's my failure. I'll own up to it, but we gotta remember. It's the quickest way out of here. We are going the wrong way. This is the way we want to go. Turn right when we can. That's right, we've seen that one before. And we're almost out. So I guess Reyes is... I don't know. I really don't know where we're supposed to go to finish this quest. We're not even getting indicators like pointing to our ship, indicating that we got to go to another planet. Work with Reyes. Before an outpost be settled, you must solve the toxicity problems and quell the escalating rivalry between outcasts and collectives. Speak to Reyes about the murders. Maybe this is the thing to do. At least this will tell us where Reyes is. At least, I guess it's the murders is marked as a separate quest now. That's why. So we got to figure out how all of Jack's murdering is going, and that will allow us to build a settlement. Allow me to accidentally pull out my weapons. Alright, well, simply because I believe he was located... no, I guess he's here too. I think the guy who is interested in mining is also in the slums. They're all hanging out in one big nightclub together. Yeah, Reyes was the guy who helped us bust somebody out of prison. Because he had his own special room. So I guess we don't get to... Yeah, Reyes Vidal. I remembered the Vidal part.
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
That I've committed.
There's a fresh body outside Crawlers. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
Sloan.
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was the betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara port?
But any place they could kill humans.
Angaran built, and before Sloan, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
As the Angaran president said, the Milky Way is very bad on trade. Too many Milky Way cars. What about the Angara victims?
And
Probably
Angara
Milky Way
victims?
sympathizers.
How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased
Yep.
Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
That makes sense.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way.
Or loved the
supported
taste
us.
of Milky
It's
Ways.
the only pattern I could find.
I'm not convinced. Yeah, he's right.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I
With
need
my
that
experience
fancy
boost
AI of
armor.
yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
Flirt. So I'm a detective now? I'd rather not get involved. Yeah, let's be a detective.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
And titties.
Detectives find things, and you're...
A pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far.
Are you a
Give me call
path
when you get there.
detective? I'm just going to sit here and drink. Well, while we are here, people divided go to the crime scene. While we are here, we are going to do the Barrelite Rush. Barrite Rush. Whatever. Because that dude is in the same bar here. Matter of fact, we probably should not have left this room. Nope. We should have left the room. We found your guys dead.
Found your surveyor. He broke his neck getting barite samples.
Good surveyors are hard to find. Hope you retrieve the samples.
I didn't hear him
Here
say.
you go.
Wonderful. Here are your credits. You earned them.
Thanks for murdering my guy. I have no reason to believe anything else happened. Do you too? Now I suppose I could, now that we're at level 40, be building super sweet new equipment, but people divided cannot stand. Oh, we got to go back out. I was thinking if we traitor victim, find out what happened to Clement on Kadara. suppose we'll find this while we're here, because there was a guy who... You know, he's on the second floor. There was a guy who was wondering what happened to his brother, who he thought was kidnapped by some girl. We may have run off with a girl. We believe. He's up on this floor, but there's got to be some other... Is there some other entrance? Is he hanging around outside the bar? Oh, he's dead. Sanjeev Clement. Last words. Delony Roos, the exile, took me for the Nexus against my will. When I wouldn't cooperate, she and her friends beat me and left me here to die. I have no way to contact anyone. I hope my mates on Nexus make it. Damn the exiles.
Pathfinder, this was the man the initiative labeled a traitor. His friend seeks proof that he was taken against his will.
Relay the record to Director Tan. The least we can do is clear his name.
Wow, that was depressing, but brief. So is that a completed quest now, or... Trail of Hope, Stage of Rescue... Mixed messages, modern medicine. There's something about traitor was in the name of the quest, wasn't it? Earn her badge, museum trip. Yeah, I'm still not sure if this is finished, or if we're supposed to go... We've relayed the message to Director Tan. I don't know if we're supposed to actually... Traitor victim. Okay, it's a completed task. I guess we got some experience or something for it. Some of these tasks, like if it tells you the reward and it's so freaking fast, I never even got a chance to see what the reward was. Alright, so we're not quite outside of that map zone yet. Now we are. So where are we going with these? Oh, I have to switch back to that quest. People divided. Go to the crime scene. A string of violent murders plagued our port. He recruited you to investigate the murders and prove his theory correct. So I would think that they happened... Oh, this is the same place where... This is the same little settlement where there was... something in the water. Yeah, okay. So we can kill 2 side quests while we're out here as well. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, and a ship full of bad guys is... This mining area is depleted. That's a shame.
What's the worst trouble you've ever been in, Drac?
Look around.
Really? You've been alive 1,400 years and this is the worst?
Trouble always feels worst when you're in it. Everything else is just a good story. I am invincible.
Yeah, especially when I do the killing. I am invincible. This mining zone is depleted, eh? I guess in order to stop you from just running around doing mining minigames, they have to make them depletable. But I didn't think we'd mined enough to really do that anywhere. Anyways, let's head for whatever this little settlement here is.
Pathfinder, Reyes still needs your help investigating the murders in Kadara Port.
Yeah, I know. Before the game froze there for a little second, that's what we were going to do. But there's some kind of township up here we never visited because it's...
We are nearing Charybdis Point.
Yeah.
The exile camp mentioned in Yafir's logs. This is the murder
We
site
should talk to
Mr.
whoever's in
Vidal asked you
charge.
to
Search the
investigate.
area for clues.
I'm talking now. Me. Listen to me, Ryder. Ignore that mineral node. Go after those murderers. Who cares about iridium? Get the fuck on with your quest. So it's like 2 different murder
Pathfinder.
things going on here.
Red claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Yeah, but I'm trying to do a different quest right now.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR.
ZR?
His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Yikes. Killing him wasn't enough.
They wanted him to suffer.
Not one of mine.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
We just scanned.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile.
What are those
It's a start.
boxes?
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliation.
We didn't expect it to.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
Out of the frying pan into that thing. There's a little red thing down there. Yeah, I remember some shots from this quest in the pre-release material trying to tell you that there's this cool detective mystery component. Bit of a stretch. Here's a genetic material found on the only handle of the knife, most likely transferred from cooking. So these were not murder weapon. What about this coffee? Was he poisoned by coffee? Coffee? I like coffee. More mines went missing. Damn scat. I was not going to bother putting them out anymore. I was just a stupid precaution anyway. If someone's got the quads to take me head on, I welcome the challenge. Uh-huh. That's smart. Recent reports of toxic water supply in the Badlands. The plans for large-scale settlement have been canceled. Instead, this area will be sealed off and converted to a penal colony. Anyone who fails to evacuate does so. At their own risk, you'll be considered a permanent resident of the territory and won't be allowed back in. Seems a bit harsh. Here's a genetic mural rim. Match the victim. So we scanned the crime scene. I don't see anything on the ceiling. We leave the house.
The Angaran footprints lead this way.
See where they go.
Oh, I thought when we scanned those weird box-shaped things, I thought that was it. Gotta plug this lithium first. Settle my nerves. I'm very nervous about this quest.
All right. Keep an eye out for anything that might be connected to the poison Angara.
The Angara were poisoned? When did I read? I guess I didn't read all the messages. Oops. Heading the wrong way. So he left through the door. Doesn't seem to have headed this way. Seems to have headed over here somewhere. Oh, for crying out loud, just show up. Clue. Well, we know they like lithium. It's right at the entrance to this house that they want us scanning. You don't really have to have the scanner on to follow the little...
Pathfinder. Then Terev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Yeah, that's great. Another set of footprints I was supposed to be scanning before I got any farther. Freaking controller's about to run out on me anyway. Maybe I didn't scan the maybe I was supposed to scan more footprints in the house, and they didn't trigger because I didn't scan the earlier footprints. That's a possibility. But it doesn't seem to be what's happening. It's beeping away like crazy in here, but what? Well, we're over length for a video anyway. I think we're supposed to be... we're supposed to be following them as they leave, so that... Yeah, we scanned those before. Oh, sorry.
A knife.
That was it.
The killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It says, "Make Angara great again."
A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription,
Hardcore
along
Rokar.
with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today.
Bold words from a bold man. All right, so next time these murders are going to stop. And also, before we go do that, we'll figure out why these guys murdered the Angarans who set up the water purification thing. Maybe there's a bit of a connection between these guys were killing Angarans and the Angarans are killing these guys. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.